Hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. What about you?
Okay, wonderful. I'm doing great as well. Thank you so much for asking. And just to confirm, your name is Madhu?
Yes, it is. What should
Okay,
I call you?
perfect. Mopriya.
Mo Priya. Is it fine?
Yes, yes.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right. So, Madhu, great to meet you. I think we are meeting for the first time, right?
Yes, it is Mo Priya.
Perfect. So, let me start by giving you a quick introduction, and then you can also introduce yourself, and then we can take the discussion forward. Okay?
Sure.
All right.
Uh,
So
as
let
you
me
know that
start.
I'm
Okay, you
Mhm.
start.
Okay. So, as you know that I'm Madhu. I'm from the state of Andhra Pradesh. I have done my BE in Electronics and Communication Engineering in the year of 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Post that, I've been working at Amazon as an investigator specialist, and I'm a YouTuber too.
Mm-hmm.
I love to read a fiction kind of the books. Mm, yeah, this is all about me.
Okay, that's it. All right. Okay, so my name is Mopriya, and I am a communication coach and a soft skills trainer from Pune. I had been working in the corporate sector for the last 11 years, and for the last 5 years, I'm a full time trainer. Currently, I'm working as a freelance coach, and I have done my certifications from Indian Leadership Academy. The best part about my job is that I get to meet interesting individuals like you and take you through your communication journey. And in my free time, I love to travel, I love to cook, and I spend a lot of time with my friends and family. So that's a little bit about me. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask.
As of now, no. Uh,
Okay.
some of the things that means hobbies were matching you and I. So I
Mm-hmm.
love to cooking and uh,
Ah,
in my
okay.
free time, and
Mm-hmm.
I love to evening walks with the peace music. Those are the things I forgot to
Ah.
say.
Nice, nice. Okay. So, Madhu, why don't you start by telling me what, according to you, is the best dish that you cook and how do you prepare it?
Yeah. Okay. I would say it's a biryani
Mm-hmm.
because I belong to South India. So I think you heard about Hyderabadi dum biryani. It is one
Right.
of the most delicious recipes that I would say. Yes, I can cook South Indian biryani. That is one of my favorite
Mm-hmm.
dishes, and it is quite difficult comparatively other dishes, but I can cook.
Mm-hmm.
No worries.
Okay. And how do you make it?
Oh, it's a very difficult process. Like if I
Ah.
say
Let's see how you are going to put that across to others. You're a YouTuber. What if you open your cooking show tomorrow?
Obviously, yes. Even I have a plan to open a YouTube channel
See?
regarding, yeah, cooking as well. So it's like we require some of the most important things like chicken and some garam
Mm-hmm.
masala, chicken masala, and some ingredients which we can use into the biryani, as well as basmati rice. So which is a very important, crucial things in the biryani, and
Mm-hmm.
post that curd, chili powder. These are the necessary ingredients like ginger, garlic paste, and tomatoes, green
Mm-hmm.
chili, and yeah, some other ingredients like salt, pepper. These
Mm-hmm.
are the things we have to mix all together and put chicken into one bowl, mix well, marinate them into 1 to 2 hours at least. Like whenever we marinate, chicken gets soften, and it's more delicious comparatively the normal chicken. We
Mm-hmm.
mix together and put aside like 1 to 2 hours into fridge, and then uh, take a new bowl, not other, like not which we've already used for the chicken. Take a
Mm-hmm.
new bowl and pour some water into it. Why my camera went?
I can see you.
Yes, even okay, okay, I'm sorry. uh
It's okay.
yeah, so post that, like we can pour into some water and rice. So we have to add some of the important things like mint leaves and coriander leaves, and some garam masala. I mean, not garam masala, the stuff which we use for the biryani, and we can cook the rice up to 80%. Post that, like whichever
Mm-hmm.
already we have marinated chicken, right? So that we can take that rice into, we can spread into layers formation, and then
Mm-hmm.
finally we have to cover with the one lid which is like very strong one, and we can cook around 15 to 20 minutes. Post
Mm-hmm.
that, like if you open the lid, you will get a very very beautiful smell, like that biryani was done. This is the
Mm-hmm.
basic procedure we do. Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Good try. And you tried to nicely explain what it is and how do you cook biryani. So, good job on that. Okay, so let us do an activity now. Okay, let's start with an extempore wherein I give you a topic and I want you to speak on that topic for at least 2 minutes, minimum 2 minutes. If you can speak for
Mm-hmm.
more than 2 minutes, it will be great. But I want to understand your thought process, your opinion on that topic, and try to see how many different perspectives can you cover there. Okay?
Sure. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
perfect.
accepting the challenge.
Wonderful. Great. Okay, so your topic is, should public transport in India be made free of cost?
Which is one of the hypothetical questions that received so far. Oh my god. Can you elaborate the question if you don't mind?
Yeah, so public transport in India, should it be made free of cost for people?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all right. Hmm. Hmm. As of my thought process, no, it should not be like that. See, if it in case we make that free of cost of public transportation, it will something leads to very bad. Let's imagine one contemporary situation that has been done in Telangana itself. So the Telangana state government has announced that for the women's especially who wants to travel from one place to another place, they've provided free of cost. They don't need to pay single rupee within the Telangana only. Those are like some exceptions as well added. That's include the buses. The buses comes under the luxury, super luxury. Those were completely exempted. You have to take I mean general ticket. General tickets. See, if it in case while it comes to all over India, it leads to something very bad. Like the state or central government may lose some crore rupees in a day, so which leads to uh, the regular basis prices of the items, like the basic necessary things and taxes, and the prices of other items will may increase. So transportation is one of the most important things where we can get some financially stable in the state by using the public support as well. These are the general things. So if it in case they provide a free transportation, automatically the prices of other commodities will increase. So ultimately we only people lost our money. So I would say it's not a correct thing. Yes, there should be ticket for each and every individual who are the citizen of India. The exceptions include the child and the people who are more than 60 years. Whatever the charge they are currently mm, pay I mean expecting from there, that should be followed. Yes, this is my perception.
Okay, perfect. All right. Good try. I really liked your point. The good part is you have a very interactive way of speaking. So you can engage your audience when you are talking because you have facial expression, you use your hands, you have a smile on your face. That is great. Okay. Now I could see the grammatical errors were quite less, it weren't too much, but there were a few pronunciation error as well. So let us go through a few things that I have noted down and let us see how we could have done that better. Okay? Okay. So here are the lines. It's in the chat box. Number 1. As of my thought process.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you think can be said better in this place?
Mm, I would say, as of my knowledge,
Instead of as of, try and say as per my knowledge or as per my thought process. Or a better word, sorry, a better word is according to me or according to my thought process. Okay, according, using according here is an advanced version of as of. Okay,
all right.
all right. Next, it will something lead to very bad, and you used leads to quite a
Leads
few times. Okay, so
mm-hmm.
it will some, first of all let us talk about this line, it will something leads to very bad. How you could have said it better?
It may lead. I think it may
It
leads.
may lead, or
Leads.
no, not leads, we don't say leads, it
Leads.
here it will be lead.
Yes, yes.
It will lead to something. Instead of very
Very
bad, use a better word here, something chaotic.
chaotic. Okay.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
very bad is very basic English and it doesn't really fit here in this context. Okay, so we are talking about free public transport. What will happen? Everybody will be like, oh, let me travel, let me travel, let me travel, and everything will be overcrowded and chaotic.
Yes.
Yeah, so it will lead to. Now, it may, again, let us understand the difference between may and will. May is a probability. But
Yes.
here, do we know that definitely there is going to be a problem?
Mm, no, we can't predict.
It can be predicted. If something in a nation of 120 crores or 150 crores, something is made free as important as public transport, there is going to be overcrowding everywhere.
Yes, yes. I agree
You
with
just
you.
gave an example of Telangana and women,
Yeah.
right? So that's a small part of it, right? So we know for sure that it is going to be very chaotic. So we will not use may here, we will use will. It will lead to something very chaotic. Okay?
All right. All right.
The next two words, can you pronounce them for me, please?
I would say it's a imagine.
It's not imagine, it's imagine.
Imagine.
Imagine. Imagine.
Imagine.
Not
Imagine.
z. It's not z. Not
Okay. It's
imagine. It's j. J. Imagine.
imagine.
No. Imagine.
Imagine.
Yes. Perfect.
Imagine. Okay.
Imagine. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. It's not z. It's j. Okay.
Cha- Imagine.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Next. The next word. Can you pronounce that?
Luxury. Luxury.
Luxury. Luxury.
Luxury. Yes. Luxury.
Luxury.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. These two words I want you to pronounce today after the session at least 10 to 15 times unless you get it right. Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. Perfect. Next, will may increase. Can you tell me what is the issue here?
Increases.
Okay. We are talking about prices of other commodities. Prices of other commodities will may increase.
Might increase. Like may and might can be used. I
Mhm.
think. mm, no, I
Okay.
can get
The issue here is again, will is definitive, may
may
is probability.
probability.
So, can you
Yes.
use probability and definitive together?
No.
You have to
Okay.
choose
Yeah.
one.
One. Yes. Yes.
You can either say prices of other commodities will increase,
May.
or you
Mm,
can say prices of other
may.
commodities may
May
increase
increase. Yes.
or might
Yes.
increase. Okay. Don't use two contradictory thoughts together, which is probability and definitive.
Sure.
Okay? All right. And the last one, that should be follow,
Should be follow, or that has to be follow.
not follow, followed. When you are
Followed.
saying
Yeah,
that
yeah.
should be followed,
Lord. Yeah.
not follow. Yeah? Okay, perfect. So these were the issues with this. But overall, I really liked the thought process from where you came because this is a very random topic and not necessarily anyone would have thought about it. So you were able to come up with something that is great. Okay. All right.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm. So, activity one, we are done with something factual. I would say activity two because activity one was you talking about the recipe, which you did pretty well. Yeah. Now we will do something where I want to see how imaginative or how creative can you be. Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
So we are going to do a storytelling activity this time. Okay. I'm
Okay.
going to give you a topic and I want you to create a story and complete that story. Not topic, I will give you the first line of the story and then you can continue that from there. Okay. After you hear the line, you can take a few seconds, think about it, gather your plot and your thoughts together, and then start whenever you're ready. All right. Okay. So your line is: once upon a time, a little girl lived in a small village in India.
Okay. Is this a thing that you want to share, or do you like to share any other things?
No, just that line. That's the first line of the story. Now it is up to you which track you want this story to go. If you want to do horror, you can take it to the horror angle. Depends on you.
Okay. Okay. Hmm. All right. So can I start?
Sure.
Yeah. So okay, the contextual thing that I've observed so far: one little girl currently living in India. Let's imagine she's not living. I mean, she's living in India, but not the countryside. But she's living in the slums of the India. Like the area which she's living currently is the slums. I think you heard about Malisha Karwa. She's actually living in the slums of Mumbai. So now she has become one of the biggest celebrities in India, the slum celebrity. Uh, like one day, the foreigner has visited the slums of Mumbai, and on the day he has captured that little girl. She actually speaking her English is too good. I mean, she's from the slums, but the way her pronunciation, the way her narrating the story was too good. So he thought that why she wouldn't get a good life comparatively other people. So he has captured and he has raised an organization for her. So people were starting donating for her, and by that video the people got to know she want to become a celebrity model. I mean, fashion design, she want to start her career into fashion designing. So later on, many Indian organizations as well as some of the uh, like non-Indian organizations were started funding to her. Now she has uh, big celebrity and brand collaborated for one of the fashion shows, I think. So yes, it's completely in our hand where we can beautifully transition our career into something which is really not existed. That I would say, until unless we do not uh, like we do not l- I would say we do not like trying something until unless we do not trying something on our career. So if you more passionate of your career, definitely you will achieve something more. That I would end up this. Then I mean, I can end this session. I mean, I can end the topic here.
Okay. All right. Okay. So before I get into whatever mistakes were made and what changes can we make here, let us first talk about active listening. Okay. Very important part of communication is active listening. Okay. What was your activity?
Uh, I have to tell a story.
Correct. It was a storytelling activity, right?
Yeah.
But
Mm.
what did you do? You narrated
Mm,
an actual incident.
incident. Mm.
That's not a story. Story is what I said is you have to continue from that line and create a story. Create and complete.
Okay, it's completely
Okay.
imagination.
Imaginary.
Okay.
So I when I started, I told you now I want to see how imaginative or how creative can you be,
Okay.
right? So the
Mm-hmm.
instructions were clearly given to you, but you couldn't, go on that path and you got back to facts and you narrated something factual. Okay. This is for you to understand that not for this session. It is okay. Whatever you speak, my goal is for you to speak. Okay. So don't think that I'm talking about this session, but for you to understand that it can happen with you tomorrow somewhere else. That the other person is telling you something, but you are conceiving it to be something else, right? So pay attention to active listening. Number two, let us now go on to the things that we could improve. Okay.
Okay.
For once, imagine was again incorrectly pronounced. So you have to practice imagine after the session. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Perfect.
Imagine.
No, imagine.
Imagine. Imagine.
Yes, imagine.
Okay. Imagine.
Okay. Next is a slums.
In a slums.
Okay. Slum, because we are talking about one particular
One.
slum,
Mm-hmm.
right? She lives in one particular slum area, right? So it's not slums, okay? And in a slum, not
In a slum.
is a slum. Yeah. Okay. Now she has became one of the.
Yes, became, not become.
No, you have said became. So do you think it is became? Now she has became one of the.
Now she. Wait a moment. Now
Mhm.
she's
You're talking about now. What is
yeah,
now? Now is present.
become. That should be become, not
Yes.
became.
Become,
Yeah,
not became.
yeah.
Okay. You can say she became a
Became.
celebrity
Yeah.
overnight. You can
Mm.
say that she became a slum celebrity overnight because that is past. But if you say now, which means till now she is a celebrity. So now she has
Okay.
become a celebrity.
Okay.
Got it? Any doubt here?
No. Become became. Yeah, I'm clear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. One day the foreigner has visited.
Had visited
Yes. One day the, we will not say
foreigner.
the because you don't know that foreigner. For us, it's a random foreigner. So one day a foreigner had visited. Yeah?
Okay.
Okay. He thought that key. Okay, so no key. He
He
thought
thought
that this is what he needs to do. Okay. Can you pronounce the next word for me, please?
latter.
No, later.
Later. Yeah, yeah. Later.
Okay. The latter means if you're talking about um, Johnny. and John were best friends, and the latter lived in a different city. So here, John is the latter. When you're talking about two people, the last person is the latter. Okay.
Okay.
But here we are talking about later.
Later.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. Which is really not existed.
Exist.
Which really doesn't exist.
Exist. Yeah.
Okay. Not is, which really doesn't exist.
Exist. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. We do not trying something.
Try something.
We are not trying something.
Okay. We are not. Okay.
We are not trying something. Okay. If you more passionate,
If you are more passionate.
if you are more passionate. Yes. So R was missing. Okay. But overall, good try. I really enjoyed the activity and I really enjoyed the session. I have also shared my feedback with you. I would definitely hope to see you again. And I hope that you are going to do the practice and the corrections that we have just discussed. Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Perfect, Madhu. Great meeting you. Anything else that you want to talk about before we wrap up?
Mm, no.
Okay, perfect. All right, then. Thank you so much for joining. I'll hope to see you again.
Thank you. Have a great day ahead.
You
Bye.
too. Bye bye.
Bye.